parents, like they are really proud parents. What is your mother name?
My mother is Maheshwari, and most of the people do know her in spiritual society. She conducts Bala Vikas.
Right. So can you please share more about Bala Vikas? Like what kind of activities she does?
So Bala Vikas is a place for kids where it is started. It started since 2012.
Okay.
It's a place where kids come, draw, dance, share each other's thoughts, sharing in the sense like talk to each other, like understand how people around you are. Okay, and then they do have these experiments. You have this little meditation experiments there, like how doing meditation under pyramid, or how the energy is if you do meditation, and how it's different without doing meditation or without being under pyramid. And there's these experiments, and there's a place for children to play. Okay, so the main idea for this has started like during my childhood. I used to come with my parents, with my mom, to all the programs. I've not even missed a single program because I've started attending since I was a 1 month baby. So since then I was attending all the programs. And then my mom thought this, okay, there are people around, children are coming, but then one thing is that you should not force children to be quiet, nor send them away because you want to do meditation. And that's what Pati sir has said. So then my mom was like, I used to cooperate her a lot. She used to tell me, okay, I'm going to do meditation. You play as much as you want, but be quiet. So I used to follow that. Even without understanding what she's actually saying, I could connect to her and do it. So then she thought, okay, why should we force children to be in a closed space? Why not give them an open space where they can even grow and help others to grow? And then she started this Bal Vikas with the guidance of Patri. She spoke with him, and she got it approved, saying that okay, when parents are going for meditation, there's no need for parents to take children with them and force something onto them. They can leave their children here, and here they'll do all such activities and interact with people. And there's also a video watching room and all.
So very beautifully you shared, friends. It's really very true thing that kids are always in a meditative state. So we don't need to force them. We can request. We can tell them, okay, do meditation, but no need to force them. And we should help them to grow more the way they want. We should give proper time to play and to explore more by their own way. So it's really beautiful thing you shared.
It's through there that I have started mingling with people more, because childhood, you school, home, friends around home. But then because of Bal Vikas, I started helping my mom in Bal Vikas. And then there I started talking with people, many children. Then I understood, okay, how blessed I am, and also how much other people are also blessed in areas that I am not. And I've understood there are many more people there whom I've interacted with, and I've understood, okay, they have much more understanding, much more experiences, much more knowledge about meditation. And that gave me a bit competitive spirit, or a bit motivation to do more, to learn more, and to get more knowledge about meditation. So that's how I started doing. And I started interacting with more people around, people from different walks of life, different stages of life. And that's really helped and molded me in one way to be where I am today. And it has given me also the confidence that wherever we are, we can mingle with people and interact if we have that thing.
Being a parents have a lot of responsibilities, but at the same time, to take their children out of comfort zone, that is also very important. As you got that motivation and little bit of competitive things also, that helped you a lot, as you shared. So Neha, as this lockdown period was really very tough for everyone, so how was your lockdown period?
Well, I would say the lockdown started with me completing my 12th standard. And that was really, I would say, even during lockdown, we didn't face any much hardships or problems, because lockdown was a very hard way for everybody, because everything came to a stop, and it's an abrupt stop, and it was very difficult for everybody. But then even during that time, we were all happy. We had group family meditation sessions over Zoom. I would say if it's not a lockdown, we would interact with people in one place. But this lockdown has allowed to interact with people all over the world because we got an opportunity to go through Zoom, Google Meets, and interact with everybody. And once I've completed my 12th standard, I came home and the lockdown started. Like, that was also a wonderful journey because all the flights, trains were cancelled except the train that we were traveling in, and we came back home and then the lockdown started.
Oh, so
And
this is even something miracle we
yeah,
can say.
yeah. And that was something we thought. We had the feeling of, okay, we have meditation. Meditation gives you a shield. It protects you everywhere. And that's what we have felt. And coming home, I didn't have literally had no work. All I had to do was enjoy with parents, find a good college for myself. And it was around this time that I started joining Buddhasya sessions conducted by Chandra sir. That lockdown period, he started this. First, there was this sessions he started, and then he gave it the name Buddhasya Quantum Foundation, where corporate sector. He wanted to take meditation to the corporate sector and to students. So he started this Buddhasya Quantum Foundation, and there I started joining the sessions initially. I did 2 sessions of 40 days completely under the sessions, and I've gained a lot through the sessions, and it's there where I've understood what manifestation actually is. And how it helps you, because at every stage we do take up thoughts, we do think, okay, we need this, but after that we stop at one point, we don't go further, we think, okay, it's not possible by us, or we can't do it
Because of our belief system
Yeah.
and whatever we have learned through our society, our parents. So yeah, please elaborate more about this manifestation.
So at that, just I've shared an experience about my student of the year award. Even there, I was like, okay, I'm not going to get it because it's not something that's in my reach. But then I understood, okay, thoughts are just a stoppage. Because I understood thoughts are just a stoppage. If you go further, there are n number of things that you can achieve and you can do. And then in the sessions, I've understood how you have to stop all the negative thoughts and cut away from them. Like, if you think, okay, I can't do it. So because if you think I can't do it, you won't do it. So you have to think it in a way saying that I can do it and I will do it. And that's what I've learned there, to cut all the negative thoughts and all the limiting beliefs that you have. So limiting beliefs are things that I've just now explained what it is and how it is. So once I started taking away all the limiting beliefs, it was very easy for me to achieve what I wanted. And my university admission is one of the best example that I can give for that. So I was in the sessions, I was doing sessions there. I was a participant there. So when I was doing the sessions and getting more knowledge from so many people around the world, connecting through them through Zoom was very different, but it was very useful and very knowledgeful. So when I started there, I had this goal that I have to go to Azim Premji University in Bangalore. Because I saw my sister studying there and how it has helped her. So I thought, okay, I want to study there because it gives practical experience rather than in-class experience. And on-field experience is something that colleges nowadays don't do. You have all the bookish knowledge. So Azim Premji, I thought, is the perfect place for me to explore new areas and to explore my new ideas and strengthen these values. So then I was like, okay, I have to go there, I have to join. But then, since the youth of today has the problem, I have the same problem with maths. I don't like maths.
Okay.
I don't like, in the sense, I am feared of maths. So I'm feared very much of maths. It's something like I get very much afraid in the first instance only looking at it. So it's like, okay, fine. But still, since I've learned in the sessions that it's a limiting belief, I took away the limiting belief that I don't like maths. I started enjoying it. So there's one more thing that I want to say, that some people think doing meditation will give you everything. No. With meditation, you have to have the extra efforts that you have to do to get anything. So with having this limiting belief taken away, I started practicing maths. I started doing it, and then I cleared my entrance exam. Interview is also very difficult because you have 3 people sitting as a panel and then interviewing you. and you have to like argue with them, put away your points so straightforward and so strong to your points, and that's how they get the students. Because Azim Premji University doesn't look about your scores or your where you're from or your background. It looks what you are as a person, how you are evolved, and how is your base, your foundation. So that's what I have showed through them, showed through the meditation. It has given me help, like it has given me the confidence to speak in front of them and put away my points so strong and forward. They all liked it, and then I got into the university. Now I'm studying there.
Can you please share which kind of questions do they ask?
The basic questions you even can't think. It's like an IELTS interview, like, but a basic small.
Generally, yeah, because people fears about all these interviews, right? So yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so that is a very basic interview, but the way you answer is something that will attract them. So first they've asked about where I am from, and me traveling to Rajasthan studying my 11th and 12th there. Is it different? How is the culture different? How are the people different around you? How were you able to incorporate yourself in a different surrounding, in a different situation? And then my views, since there was this Sabarimala and Ram Janmabhoomi case happening around that time, they've asked my opinion, how I think about the case, how it is, and then few other questions on where I'm from, my background, my parents and everything, and the interview is done. It seemed very simple, but the way you answer is
That confidence and the trust which you have on
Yeah.
yourself, that is very important. Very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yeah. So that's how the interview took place, and it was a good interview. I was happy with the interview. So, and then I got the seat. Now I'm studying there. I'm doing second year there, and even there I've taught meditation to many people, and so during the lockdown period itself, I didn't have many other things. Online classes were very few classes because they didn't want to stress people, and this was what a college majorly focused: not stressing children, students, but giving them the scope to evolve and understand. So with that, I took that as an opportunity and used my extra time to like do sessions, Buddha-Siya sessions. I started volunteering in Buddha-Siya sessions.
Okay, so how were you managing all the timings? Because study was also there and managing all these things, extracurricular activities. So please share about all these things.
Yeah, so managing time, nowadays youth, if you go say anything about meditation, like I don't have the time to do meditation. But the basic point that the missing there is that if you do meditation, you'll get a lot of time to lot of things because you'll have clarity on what to do. Right. So doing meditation has helped me that. It has given me the clarity and to prioritize my things properly, accordingly as to what is the need. So then in the morning I used to do my classes, online classes, and then after 1 o'clock I used to be for few like twice in a week I was free in the after afternoons. So then I started volunteering in Buddha-Siya, and then I started taking up sessions, youth programs. I started working as a facilitator there, and we taught meditation to many people. I conducted many breakout sessions for youth people and started taking their experiences, and I would say that was again another place which gave mutual learning, because in meditation it's never an ending. You have to learn at every stage. When you evolve is when your journey is actually progressing. So because I've started doing the sessions, I had a mutual learning time. I am learning from them and they are learning from me.
So what did you learn from there?
After looking at the youth today and how they are sharing their experiences there, it was really good to see, because at the initial stages in my childhood, even though I was doing meditation, I had this bit fear of to speak in public places, to come forward. But then there I had this opportunity to see how small children, 7-8 years children, are coming forward speaking very fluently and very properly. And that was what gave me more confidence to speak anywhere. And then the experiences that they share were so nice, and the questions they ask, because once people ask you questions, if you don't know the answer, that's where you want to go more and learn about the find a solution there. So when they started asking questions, I had this opportunity to go understand what it is much more deeper. We used to listen to classes all around, but it won't help until unless you're properly into it. So I started doing that, and that happened.
Right.
Helped a lot.
Generally, because whenever we learn, when we are not interested, we don't get aligned with those things. So here, like you were already aligned, your focus was very clear that what you have to learn from there. So that's why you learned it the way you wanted. So beautiful. Other than that, do you have any other experiences during this COVID period?
Yeah, like there's this one small incident, but a huge incident. It might be a life turning one, or a life changing, or a life stopping one, I would say. Because I have said I've not fallen sick till now. During the lockdown period, I was traveling from Bangalore to Visakhapatnam, because first they said, okay, the lockdown is done, so you can come to the campus. But then again the lockdown started, second wave, and there was lockdown. So I was traveling from Bangalore to Visakhapatnam airport, and airport, you know how it is, clusters of people from all over the place. So I was I was safe. I thought, okay, I'm fine, I'll do it. But then when I went back home, I started feeling sick. Then we understood that it is COVID, because I was completely restless. I had this very tired feeling. My body was too, like,
All the
it
symptoms
was,
were
yeah,
of,
it was too, had two body pains, and I felt sick, like my throat cold and everything. And then even then, I didn't take up any medicine. Yeah, so this is one more point. Like, in my family, since my childhood, we have not taken a single medicine to cure anything, nor to, like, to address any ailment that we have. We have done everything to meditation. And so I even reduced, like, I even got out through COVID through meditation. That too, within a week I got out of it, and without taking any medicines. That too, it was online period. I attended my online classes. Even while being sick, I attended my online classes. Then I've done all the works, did meditation continuously. Okay, so during that period, only for online classes, I used to open my laptop and my phone. Other than that, I have not opened my phone at all. All I did was having affirmations in the phone played all the time. Affirmations is positive affirmations. So even when you're conscious or unconscious, our mind takes information. So I started playing these affirmations by Louis L. Hay around. So I used to put that beside my bed when I was sleeping, and I used to sleep or do meditation continuously, and then like that I've healed myself. Yeah.
so beautiful. So as Patri sir always says, you don't need to go for medicines, because you have that energy within you, and when you do meditation, you get more cosmic energy from universe, and you can heal yourself. So this is very beautiful things. And even in lockdown period, we know that our immunity power get so lower, and we can't, I mean, so many people, they have died because of COVID. So this is the thing, like without even medicine, you're cured, you're healed yourself. So beautiful, Neha. Thank you for sharing such a wisdom with us. And at last, a small message for our viewers.
The only thing that I would say to the viewers, to the youth looking out there, is don't think it's an extra effort or an extra burden on you because your parents are telling you to do meditation. Even though you feel it's a burden in the first instance, or they're forcing something on you, it is something that will help you later. So I would tell them to practice meditation and do meditation, and also teach, because how much you teach, how much you learn, you should teach, and that's where you evolve and learn more. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Neha. It was really very beautiful message for our youth. And thank you for being with us. Thank you for providing your precious time.
Thank you very much, PMC English, for giving me this opportunity to speak.
Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.